Alright, so we've got all the dirt work done. I'm restarting.
All right, now out here in the backyard, what we've got going on is there's a lot of water that comes rushing down this hill, and the neighbors, these neighbors are uphill. It just comes washing down through under this fence right here. Last time I was here, it was back in the rainy season. This whole area was literally a swamp. I mean, it was sitting water. You walk around, you're sinking 2 inches deep in mud. It stays pretty soggy out in here as well. So we got a big design. There's going to be a French drain starting up that hill coming down this way. There's going to be a stretch of it out in here. Going to be some drain boxes out here in this low spot. There's going to be a long French drain that runs along this fence, and then to top it all off, it's going to create a dry creek bed effect.
All right, so it is Monday the following week. We're back out here. Got all the flower bed rock finished up. Today, we're gonna start getting the French drain and the dry creek bed wrapped up. Hopefully we can get it done today. Should be able to. Unfortunately, we hit a lot of rock digging. So we ended up just getting a trenching through it. So today, we do have a lot of cleaning out to do. So we're gonna get started on that. Hopefully make this day go by quick. Alright, so we've got the ditch cleared out. Took us a little bit longer than we were expecting, but there's a lot of rock. But we got it all chiseled out, cleaned out. We're starting to lay the pipe and the easy flow. Guys are working on that. And then I'm about to get started over here, putting these boxes in the ground, catch some of the standing water. Alright, so we're putting these drain boxes in here. I'm gonna show y'all how we tape them up. The reason we tape them up is so when we're backfilling, we'll have to be careful about getting the dirt down in the box. Just go crazy, put dirt over it, cover it, uncover it. First thing I do is I fold the duct tape over just a little bit on the end so it's easier to pull off. And I like to start going down the middle of the box. That way when I pull that up, it'll kind of undo the rest of it. Makes it a lot easier. Just kind of overlap it just a little bit. On your next piece. Backfill a little bit, keep it from moving. We'll get our pipe in there. We'll cover it all up. So it's day 2 of the drain. We dry creek bed we're putting in. Unfortunately, we did not get as much done yesterday as we wanted to. We ended up having some spots that were just too low for our water to drain. And so we were able to get 99% of all the pipe in the easy flow. But there was this one spot that we just didn't get dug deep enough with our trencher. And we didn't have our trencher anymore. So now we're into the jackhammer. We're just gonna bust this up. Probably for about 5 feet of it. We got to get it down probably about 3 more inches, and then we can put this pipe in coming from our boxes, and then it'll actually drain. So that's an important thing. Always remember to check your boxes, put water in them before you cover everything up, because you just want to make sure that's draining. If it's not, you got to uncover all of it, dig it deeper, and it's just a big pain. So we're gonna get started on that, and then catch up with you later. Alright, so we got her all jacked up and got it down a couple more inches. Putting some water in her now. We're gonna see if she flows. Fingers crossed. Watch your face. Alright. You got water? Alright, so we got everything worked out with the pipe. Everything's flowing good towards the street. Now we're gonna get rid of some of this dirt, smooth it out, fill in some of the holes we need to, and then we're gonna get started with the fabric. So we're about to get ready, start putting the fabric down through here where we're gonna put the rock for the dry creek bed. We're gonna start by right there. Go down out through the fence down to the street, but first we're going to come through. We're going to weed all this grass up along the fence. It's really tall. We don't want that showing through. We're going to go ahead and spray it with some weed killer so we can kill all that grass and the weeds, so we don't have to worry about it popping up and making our beautiful creation look ugly. Alright, so we've made some really good progress. We did have a few setbacks. We had to get a new machine. The one we had, it wasn't working good. It couldn't lift the rock, kept dying on us. So we got a new machine. Let's do it all. One of the guys started feeling a little weak. Don't know if it was just the heat or something he ate, but he had to go. So it's just me and Joel out here. But we've made some really good progress. We just got the little bit in the front left, put some rock down, plant some plants. We got the plants set out here in the back. Joel's getting those planted. And while he does that, I'm going to cut this gate. Because as you can see, we've added about 3 inches of rock, so that gate will not close unless we cut it. So I'm just gonna kind of transfer some of the measurements to the bottom of the pickets, cut that, and we'll get rocking and rolling.
Some days I just have to break out my deformed straw hat and get dirty. So my guys are up in Springdale, so I came out here to put the rest of these plants in this dry creek bed and just put finishing touches on this place so we can finally get these guys finished up.